So, happy Friday. We've made it to the end of term. What a term it's been in school. It's just been different, but actually it feels completely normal now the way we're working. And I just want to thank one or two of you. So first I'd like to thank all the staff. Every single adult who works in this school has been just amazing. They've been doing all kinds of extra things, and day to day they have been doing fantastic, brilliant work for all the children in the school. They all deserve a really, really good rest over Christmas, and I hope they all get it. And I think we should all join together and give the staff 3 cheers. Okay, you ready? Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Way! Thank you to all the staff, and I really, really mean that. And can I thank all of you, all of the children as well, because you've been absolutely brilliant this term. You've got used really quickly to the new way of doing things in school, and you have behaved really brilliantly, and you have worked so hard. So thank you so much to all the children at our wonderful school, amazing school of Swiss Gardens. So brilliant. I hope you all get what you want from Father Christmas, and you all have a great Christmas. Now, I've got 1 or 2 things to read this morning. Now, I know Year 2 and Year 4 did this, and by the way, I loved your Christmas performances. They were all just brilliant, and I'm sure your parents and carers absolutely loved them too. So this poem, I think Year 2 did, and Year 4, one of the Year 4 classes, I think it was at Guillemots, I think. But I love it, and I've got to read it because it's Christmas, and it's called A Visit from St. Nicholas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop to the corners they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his fingers aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." What a poem. I love it. So, you did incredible Christmas performances. You have worked so hard this year. I think we deserve some jokes to finish our assembly. Now, Penguin class bought me this, the bumper book of silly jokes. So I'm going to read 3 from here this week. But keep sending your jokes in after Christmas because I'll keep doing them. The first one is, why do bees hum? Because they don't know the words. That's a good one. This is a shame. You know, usually this time of year we do a pantomime for the whole school. We haven't been able to do it this year, but keep your fingers crossed. You never know what might happen after Christmas. What do you call a play acted by ghosts? A phantomime. Ghosts are phantoms, aren't they? Plays like a pantomime. Yeah, okay. Last one today. All right, let me see if I can find it. Ooh, no, maybe it's not that one. Oh, here we are. It's this one. Knock, knock. Who's there? Francis. Francis who? France is a country in Europe. Oh dear. Terrible jokes. Now, I'm sure you've got some lovely presents that you've organised for your family and you're hoping for some. Hopefully you don't get any like this. Dave Dirt's Christmas presents. Dave Dirt wrapped his Christmas presents late on Christmas Eve and gave his near relations things that you would not believe. His brother got an odour eater. That's something you put in your shoe to stop it smelling. Second-hand one, Natch. For Dad, he chose inside its box a single burnt-out match. His sister copped the sweepings from his hairy bedroom rug, while Mum received a centipede and Granny got a slug. Next day, he had the nerve to sit beneath the Christmas tree and said, "OK, I've done my bit. What have you got for me?" Boom, boom. Have a fantastic Christmas, everyone. Have a great rest, staff, and hope everyone gets what they want for Christmas. Look forward to seeing you in January. Bye.